Hi guys, today I'm not coming with hi, my name is Cwecwe. I'm not here for that today. I am here to share about how my daughter was essayed in Curro Nelspruit by a teacher. Our kids are not safe at schools. I am one of the parents who has a child who is suffering mentally. On the 7th of November 2024, my child was sexually assaulted at Curro. The sad part is that the guy was arrested, and then after that he went to appear at court. I followed up with the officer, and for the officer to tell me that no, the docket is still with the prosecutor. Up until now, the guy is walking free. Just 2 weeks ago, simbonile. Justice for my daughter, because she's only 15. Otishala bangcolile, guys. Abantwana bethu barechwa ezikolweni, and it does not matter uba sisikolo esiphi esinjani. And to make matters worse, the guy was not immediately reported to SACE by Curro. He got a job in another school. And you know what? When we followed up with Curro, it took them more than a month. We've got emails for them to eventually do that. Lucky enough, the new school, because now we had to take our child out of Curro. The new school, when we told them about that, they immediately removed him. They said to us, just bring us the proof that there is a case against this guy. They did that. We are scared of our lives because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm deciding to speak out because the justice system in South Africa is failing us. Ipolisa that is dealing with our case told me when I was looking for a document that is needed by the new school, so where my kids, my child is, of which that's where this guy moved to, because the school did not find anything was reported against him, which is as an offender, right? So that officer, police officer, said to me when I told him, why are you sending us from pillar to post? All we need is something that is written down. He told me he's too busy because I've got this written down on my WhatsApp. I have 25 other cases that I'm working with. So it simply meant that my case is not that special. That's what he was implying in my own understanding. As a mom, my child has been to a mental hospital. We are paying a lot of money, psychologists, to help my child to cope with the situation. Yet the perpetrator is freely walking around the streets of Nelspruit. Justice for my daughter. To Umama Cwecwe, thank you for standing up and undikhumbuza ukuba kanene nawe you owe it to your child to fight.
First of all, Malemo, you raped me. I was raped for 2 years solidly. You didn't smash me. You forcefully opened my legs and forced yourself on me numerous times for 2 years.
Yes, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, as of today, we've not really received any feedback or official feedback from the SAPS. I've seen a lot of allegations, especially from the white community, claiming that the principal was cleared. The only last feedback we received from the SAPS or from the police or the justice system was that they have obtained the DNA, the principal's DNA. They have not publicized any official feedback that the principal was or has been cleared. Okay, so yeah. Now, obviously, this has triggered a lot of people. Some are victims, some are mothers. And this Curro mom has been trying to fight for justice for her daughter, who is 15. You know, she attended the Curro school, and then her child was S8, and then she obviously had to move the child to another school, only to find that the teacher was let go from the previous school, which is Curro. I'm not sure if they fired him, but I'm thinking that maybe they're like, you know what, just resign so that it can be easier for you to find, another school somewhere, to be rehired somewhere. Resign instead of us firing you. So I'm thinking maybe he resigned because he was rehired very quickly, only to find for this mother that when she is registering her child to this new school, her child comes back from school and she's like, the teacher who essayed me is now teaching in that school, in that new school. So the mother went and actually told the school what had happened, and luckily for her it was made easier, and the school just, after providing obviously the evidence or the police reports, the school just let him go. But I think it's very important to also just, once your name is registered as sex offender, your name must be publicized. The sex offender register really needs to be publicized ASAP. Now, Amanda DuPont is one of the alleged Jub victims. She did come forward, I think almost like 4 people, and opened cases against Jub after Jub had came back from prison. But unfortunately for a lot of people, they didn't believe the victims. One, because Amanda DuPont, there's a picture of her seemingly visiting Jub in prison. Now we know that the alleged incident between Jub and Amanda DuPont happened prior or before. And then Amanda said no, if I'm not mistaken, Amanda was like, no, I did not visit Jub. We had gone, those NGOs thingies, we had gone to prison and then he was there and then we just took a picture. And people are like, nope, you are lying. You visited this guy and now you're claiming that this guy is actually this villain. But yeah, man, amongst those alleged victims, because the case, unfortunately for them, didn't go anywhere, Jub won. I think the NPA chose not to prosecute because maybe there wasn't enough evidence and all of this, because this is something that happened long back and all these people, they were dating Jub. So it was a bit difficult for them to prove their case in court. So when it's difficult, when the NPA is like, there's nothing here, they decide not to prosecute so that they don't waste the state's money. But anyway, so some people are like, I believed you and Lady Zama, and others are like, I don't believe you too. Where's so Lady Zama, and don't use Cwecwe's situation, please, she's just a child. Okay, Amanda DuPont was like, no one asked you, what are you doing here? I'm raising awareness and spreading the word with my following Sugalan. Okay, so some people are still like, nah, Amanda's story and Lady Zama's story still doesn't make any sense. They don't believe them, and they mustn't use a story that are believable to validate themselves, or what had allegedly happened to them. Anyway, do let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below.